Hey up guys, back at it again. New kit releases as of August 26th, 2025. It's been pretty much 3 months since my last one, so I figured would you, and with quite a few interesting new releases to share. Before I get started, just a quick heads up. Did mention in my previous bench update that I won't be doing any more multi-part build series on YouTube. They'll be on Patreon only, so my Patreon link is right there on the screen. And please hit the subscribe button, it really helps me out and encourages me to create more of this content for you guys. So without further ado, we'll go through our 20 slides, and the first one is a 72nd scale B-21 Raider by Model Collect. So they've done the Spirit before, and this is a big aircraft in 72nd scale, so definitely a wall hanger. And there you go, something interesting. Don't see too much from Model Collect, but they do make some interesting subjects. Next up, Mini Art 48 scale. Once again, another Thunderbolt. They're really getting through getting their money's worth out of these molds, right? So this time we're at the P47N 1RE version with a very nice box art, very tropical looking island. Mini Art, again, 48 scale, Junkers F13. This one has some skis on there, winter skis. Next up, Academy, a limited edition. So this kit did come out, well, I think like 2018 possibly. And the KF21, this is limited edition. I'm not sure exactly why it's limited edition. Maybe it's just the decal markings. I don't know, but there we go. KP PC9 for my Aussie followers. There you go. A little bit of a trainer here. This one's in 72nd scale, so it's going to be a little bit tiny, but interesting subject. Hobby Boss bring out another Skyhawk A4C. I've put the markings there for the two, including the box, and also a little image there to remind myself that includes a mast set. So Hobby Boss doing a great job recently of their models, including the mast set, which is super helpful. And as you can see there, it's included in the box. Interesting one here, Belfine Models. I think it's kind of like a garage kit. Never heard of them before, but this is the Dark Star, which is basically from the movie Maverick, Top Gun Maverick, if you remember from the very beginning. This is what Tom Cruise was flying. See there the image? Interesting kind of thing. Doesn't look too detailed, but if you're into your movie kind of props and stuff, then there you go. 35th scale Mini Art. So we've gone through the aircraft, now we're into some kind of armor stuff. And it's a German tractor. I'm not even going to pronounce the German there, but it's basically a cool looking German tractor with a trailer with a flat gun stuck on the back. So there we go, something interesting. 35th scale. Gecko Models, continuing their Vietnam theme. This time we got a 4CV Saigon taxi, and you do, according to the text there on the box, you do get the figures as well. So you get the driver and you get the lady passenger. 35th scale, Zimmy Models. Again, I'm not going to attempt my German pronunciation on this, but you get that kind of anti-tank gun and the flat rail car. Meng, 35th scale Leopard. We don't have any Leopards, right? So it seems every month we have so many new Leopards. This one's a 2A8. Being Meng, obviously, it's going to be a beautiful kit. Musing Hobby, 35th scale, a Uran 9. This one caught my eye. It's been a little different here. It's a 35th scale, again I'm not going to pronounce it, with a wooden shelter. So you got like a little half track with basically a shed on the back. So there we go, something a little different. So yeah, throw your shed on the back of the truck there, the half track. It's not even a half track, is it? It's like a little, I don't know what it is, like a little vehicle, tracked vehicle, I guess. Alright, staying in Mini Art. Mini Art have a lot of new releases. They always have a lot of new interesting subjects. This one's a G7107 cargo truck, again at 35th scale. Hobby Boss Challenger 2 Optelic. When I first saw this, I thought, oh, nothing to see there. But then I noticed it's 48th scale. So Hobby Boss are building a 48th scale armor kit, like Tamiya. So I mentioned this many times before. 48th scale is a really good scale for armor. I think 72nd is a little too small. Sometimes 35th can be a little big, but 48th really good size. And there we go. Maybe the start of a new range, but this is a Challenger 2 in 48th scale. Kind of a blast from the past. This is a new release by Tamiya, but staying, in the safe kind of genres and subjects. This is a 5cm anti-tank gun. This kind of reminds me of the box art and the product back from when I was a child, but it is a new tooling. This thing just caught my eye. It's 1:144 scale, so this thing's gonna be tiny, super small, but it's basically a German Navy defense ferry. And there you go. It's basically a floating kind of barge with a bunch of heavy artillery attached to it. So the tagline on this said unsinkable. I'm not sure the background on this one, but this is HMHS Britannic. 200 scale trumpeter. So wow, it's going to be a big boy. So 200 scale medical boat right there from, I guess, what, World War II, maybe World War One. I'm not sure. More of a modern day one here. This is a 350th scale, Beacon Hobby. This is a DDG 125, which is Jack Lucas. Alright, and as always, I want to end it on some interesting ones. Hot Shots, spelt slightly, I'm sure it's an S, not a Z at the end, but maybe that's for copyright. But you've got the pilot, and you've got the guy there with a hot dog. If you remember in the movie, he sat there, as you see, like, it's kind of sideways on there, that image right here, with the afterburner cooking his hot dog. So you got the figures, and you get them in 32nd, 48th scale, or 72nd scale. So if you want to do like a Hot Shots diorama, there you go. And can you believe it? I looked it up, and Hot Shots came out, like, I think it was 34 years ago. It's crazy how these years have passed. I remember seeing it when it first came out, and yeah, 34 years ago was when it was released. And bonus there I added to this was this guy right here. If you remember, again from the same movie, they also bring out, again, I think it's in 32nd, 48th, and 72nd scale, although it says 32nd on this picture. If you remember the scene where he parks his aircraft, I can't remember exactly what they called him in the movie, what type it was, but he parked it in a handicap space, and this guy was yelling. So you get the guy yelling with a handicap marker to go next to your aircraft, if you so desire. And yeah, that is it. So ended with something a little bit interesting there at the end. So that's zipping through the 20 new releases for this month. So again, thank you for watching as always. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, helps me out, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.